Hi, today we will continue with our review of the Spanish alphabet and we will learn the letter H. La letra H en español es generalmente una letra muda. The letter H in Spanish is usually a mute letter. Okay? So the same as in English, the letter H only has the ch sound when it is together with a C, right? In Spanish it's the same. CH is ch. However, the H, when it's by itself, is totally mute. It's not even, doesn't even have an exhalation sound like in English, right? Hector. For example, the name, this is Hector and not Hector, right? Because the H is totally mute in Spanish. So let's begin with the masculine given names. Vamos a comenzar con los nombres propios masculinos con la letra H. Tenemos Horacio, Horacio, Héctor, Héctor, Hugo, Hugo. Y tenemos más nombres con H como Humberto. We have more names with H like Humberto. All these are very common Spanish names. For girls' names, nombres propios femeninos, tenemos Elena, tenemos Élida y tenemos Aide. Aide. Elena, Élida, Aide. ¿Bien? Ahora vamos a ver animales que comienzan con la letra H. Now we will see animals that begin with the letter H. Tenemos el hipopótamo. El hipopótamo es un animal muy grande y muy gordo. It is an animal, a very big animal and a very fat animal. Hipopótamo. El hipopótamo vive en África. The hippo lives in Africa. So, hipopótamo is hippo or hippopotamus, right? Hiena. Hyena, okay? The hyena. I think in English you probably spell it with Y, right? I'm not sure. Okay, I'll check it out later. So in Spanish it's hiena, right? Hyena. Hamster is hamster. Actually, in Spanish we use the English name, okay? So you can read it Amster with a mute H, or you can spell it, you can pronounce it as in English, hamster, right, with an exhaled H, because this is actually not originally a Spanish word, okay? We have halcón. Halcón. Halcón is the hawk or the falcon, right? The bird. Halcón. See how curiously these four words for animals, they are pretty much the same between English and Spanish, right? Ahora vamos a ver nombres de frutas y verduras. Now we will see names of fruits and vegetables. Tenemos, por ejemplo, higo, the fig, a fig, right? Fig tree is higuera. So higo is fig. And this is actually the only word for fruits that I came up with. So this is hortaliza. Hortaliza is vegetables, right? But it's a specific kind of vegetable. It's the vegetables from the vegetable gardens, right? Like lettuce, cabbage, okay, spinach, those kind of vegetables, right? The more generic word for vegetables in Spanish is verduras or vegetales, right? So hortaliza is those vegetables that are grown in the huerto. Huerto is a vegetable garden, right? As for animals, we could have also mentioned hombre. Hombre means man, right? Or even hormiga. Hormiga. Hormiga is an ant, right? The insect, the ant. And although it's not an animal, but insects belong to the animal kingdom, right? So we could also mention hormiga, the ant. Ahora veremos adjetivos con la letra H. Now we will see adjectives with the letter H. I said veremos. Veremos is the future of the verb to see, of the verb ver. Veremos. Another way to say we will see is vamos a ver. So veremos and vamos a ver mean the same thing. One means I will see, the other one is I am going to see, right? Adjetivos. Hondo. Hondo means deep, right? For example, el mar es muy hondo. The sea is very deep, right? El agua está demasiado honda. The water is too deep. Hinchado. Hinchado means swollen, swollen, right? Or bloated also. Hinchado. We can say, mi brazo está hinchado. My arm is swollen, right? Or, no comas esto porque vas a quedar hinchado. Don't eat this because you'll get bloated or swollen, okay? And we have hacinado. Hacinado means stacked or stacked up, right? Or, yeah, something packed with, can be of people or of objects, right? But it's usually used for packed up with people. For example, when speaking of people that are living together, packed up, right, with not enough space, we say, esas personas viven hacinadas. Those people live packed up or stacked, right? Hacinado or hacinada. Remember that in Spanish, all adjectives are male or female depending on the object or noun that they are referring to, okay? So this can be hondo or honda. La playa está honda, the beach is deep. Hinchado or hinchada, depending if it is a man or a woman or an object that is masculine or female, right? Hacinado or hacinada also, right? Now we'll see some adverbs. In Spanish, we can, if we take an adjective and we add the suffix mente, we transform that into an adverb. Same as in English, we take an adjective and we add the ending ly, right? For example, gradual, gradually, okay? So, humanamente means humanly, right? Humano means human or humana, and humanamente, humanly. Hábil, hábil means skillful, right? Hábilmente means skillfully. And osco or osca means sully, right? Or surly. And oscamente is the adverb sully or surly, okay? Now let's learn some false friends. Ahora vamos a ver false friends o falsos amigos. Falsos amigos. I actually have only one with the letter H, and it's not exactly a false friend, right? But it's still a word that can present some confusion. The word humor. Humor. See how always the letter H is mute, right? Humor. Humor can mean humor, right? The humor. For example, in a joke, somebody with a good sense of humor, right? That is also humor. Or humor magazine, una revista de humor, yes? But usually we use the word humor to refer to the mood of somebody, right? Estoy de mal humor. I'm in a bad mood. Or él está de muy buen humor hoy. He is in a very good mood today, right? So, humor is frequently used as mood, somebody's mood. Good mood or bad mood, or whatever mood